Rebel with a Cause, Mark Twain's Hidden Memoirs. Chapter 48, Birth of Clara, 1874. On June 8, 1874, our middle daughter, Clara, was born in Elmira, New York, as were her mother and her big sister, Susie. We were back to having 2 children again. Clara was a playmate, a companion for Susie, who greeted this newest member of the family by offering her favorite doll to her sister. We called Clara Bay almost from the beginning, due to Susie calling her that, in an attempt at pronouncing the word baby. Editor's notes. In a letter that he wrote to Joe and Harmony Twitchell in Hartford, announcing Clara's arrival, Twain reported the following. The Modoc was his nickname for Susie. The baby is here and is the great American giantess, weighing 7 3/4 pounds. We had to wait a good long time for her, but she was full compensation when she did come. The Modoc was delighted with it and gave it her doll at once. There is nothing selfish about the Modoc. She is fascinated with the new baby. Twain considered Clara to be a giantess because his first 2 children, Langdon and Susie, had weighed only 4½ and 5 pounds at birth, respectively. Clara Langdon Clemens was named for Clara Spaulding, a childhood schoolmate and friend of Livy's, who the Clemens children called Aunt Clara. As had been the case with Susie before her, had Clara been born male, she would have been given the name Henry. Similar to what Twain wrote about Jean on the event of her death, only belatedly did Twain comprehend Clara's finer points. In a 1906 letter to Mrs. Henry Rogers, when Clara was 26, he wrote of her, "She is getting to be a mighty competent singer. You must know Clara better. She is one of the very finest and completest and most satisfactory characters I have ever met. Others knew it before, but I have always been busy with other matters." Clara lived until 1962. Twain's middle daughter thus lived into her late 80s. Easily amassing more years of life than the rest of her siblings combined, as had her paternal grandmother. Clara's daughter and Twain's only grandchild, Nina Gabrilowitsch, died just 4 years after her mother, in 1966. A true story, repeated word for word as I heard it, a sketch about a former slave being reunited with her long-lost son, was published in 1874. Both the story of the bad little boy and the story of the good little boy were published in 1875. In both tales, the protagonists end up with the opposite result for their deeds than readers of the day were accustomed to, the bad boy thriving and the good one being left in the dust.